Well, hello there everybody and welcome to today's guide video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to install the expanded weather mod, as you can see it right here. Now, just to be clear, this mod currently only works in challenge mode. Sandbox, you get the light rain, which is extended, and there's no campaign features for this yet, because if you're bearing in mind, essentially there is a lot of scripted events in the campaign mode which involves storms and tornadoes and things, which this would probably affect negatively. So for now there is no campaign features for this. There may be an update in future, but I'm just letting you know that the main bulk of the features of this are for challenge mode. Okay, there is a second part to this, if you go to files, where there is a demo version where you can force certain weathers. That's a little bit more complicated to install, but I'm going to show you how to install all versions of this today. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I will focus mainly on the Steam version today of how to install, but the folder layouts on the Epic Games version are exactly the same. As far as I know, you don't need any DLC for this either, so don't worry about that. So the first thing you want to do then is come to this page. I will link this down below, and it will take you straight to this files tab of expanded weathers. So if you want the complete version, which adds all of the crazy weathers, including these gales, storms, hurricanes, all these ones in yellow and red, then you want the full version, which is this one, just expanded weather on its own. If you want the light version, which just includes the cloudy variants of the weathers, which is just these ones in blue here, which don't have any drastic, devastating effects on your challenge park. Okay, so this is really simple to install. So first of all, you want to go just manual download. I will show you how to install both of these first. Very simple. Then we'll get on to how to install the demo versions of how to force weathers to actually spawn. As you can see, it's only 4 kilobytes, so this should download near instantaneously. So for now, we don't need the README for this because I'm going to show you how to install this. The easiest way to find your game files on Steam is to find it in your Steam library and manage and browse local files if you didn't know where your game installation folder was already. On Epic Games, you might just have to rummage around and find the folder, but it will look exactly like this once you get inside Jurassic World Evolution. Just to make it clear, looks exactly the same. Okay, so you go into Win64, OVL data, and make sure you've got a nice bit of open space where you can drop this in, because you don't want to drop it into any of these folders. Bearing in mind some of these are new species, so your folder probably isn't going to look like this, but you will see these content 0, content 2, content 1, whatever. You want your folder into here. So all you have to do is just drop this expanded weather just into this folder, so it doesn't go into one of these. Don't drop it in one of these, just drop it here, yeah? Bearing in mind I do actually have it already installed, so it came up with replace for me, but it won't for you. And then what you have in your OVL data folder is just this, yeah, with the rest of your other content folders. Bearing in mind, like I say, I do have other mods installed. So that's it for installing the standard expanded weather that adds not only the cloud and rain effects, but all of the devastating storm effects as well. And that's how it looks inside. You don't need to do anything with that. That's it, it's installed. So in challenge mode, you'll have more crazy weathers. Yeah, just in challenge mode for now. There may be an update in future which changes that to sandbox as well. Fair enough. So that's the base version of it. So I'm going to delete that for now, because I'll show you how to install the light version. It installs exactly the same as what we just did there. So expanded weather light, we'll do the manual download, and obviously it's 4 kilobytes again, so it's, the main bulk of time will be waiting for that if you're not a premium Nexus user. So we'll go for the expanded weather light, like so. We're still in OVL data, just like we showed before. Get that expanded weather and just drop it in. There you go. So then you've just got the light version installed with the blue weathers here. So if that's all you wanted, then you're good to go. If you like the video, please stick a like on it and subscribe. If you wanted to continue on to the slightly more advanced part of the guide, then stick around, because I'm going to show you how to force weathers to spawn using the demo version's optional files, okay? Okay then, so next up I'm going to show you how to download and use the demo versions of Expanded Weather. Now, I have tried this quite rigorously in the challenge mode to try and force a weather to spawn. It's very, very hit and miss, so what I'm going to show you today is just how to force the weathers to spawn in Sandbox, which is going to be much more useful for most people anyway if they're trying to record footage of these different weathers and whatnot. So all you need to do is then download this manual version right here and click slow download, of course. 44 kilobytes. It's going to literally be instantaneous, near instantaneous. So we'll open that up, and I do actually have the readme right here. So we'll just have a quick read through this readme, because it does kind of give the overview. These files will force a specific weather to load in-game. It's useful for mod demo videos, storyline videos that require specific weathers, and screenshots. Okay, so first of all you need to install the normal version of Expanded Weather. We just did that, but just to double check, you do want the full version, not the Lite version, but the full version installed, yeah, for this to work, not the Lite version. Okay, so into our OVL data, yep, just make sure that that is the full version that you saw, you know, me install a minute ago. I showed you how to do that. I'm not going to show you how to do this in challenge mode, but I'm going to show you how to do this for Sandbox, which is much better for recording anyway. So what you want to do is then open up the demo versions zip file that we've just downloaded. Now, just to show that this is working, there is one weather that introduces 2 tornadoes at once. You don't generally get that. You don't get that in the game at all, not generally, okay? So you don't get that in the game at all. So let's do that one, and then at least we know that there's a proof that it's worked. So all you need to do is open up the individual folder that you want the weather of. So we'll do Extreme, and all you need to do is go into your Expanded Weather folder, the full version, remember. Get the main OVL out of whatever weather folder, so we're doing Extreme. Get this main OVL, just copy it across and replace the file in the destination. Okay, so it says to trigger this then in Sandbox, all you need to do is first select rain only until cloudy weather loads, then select light storm. So let's load up the game and see just how that works, okay? I'm going to show you. Okay, so here we are. We've loaded up a Sandbox park. As you can see, this is Isla Cuadrado, which is the park that I'm working on in live streams lately. So if you want to see some of that, make sure to tune in Saturday nights from now on. So, okay, we want to go into Sandbox settings, and just to double check, I'll tab out just to make sure we're looking at the README okay. And it says select rain only down here, look, until the cloudy weather loads, then light storm, okay. So let's select rain only until we get the cloudy weather, then we'll switch to light storm, okay? So let's go on to weather, or is it rain only, and apply, okay? Yep, so we've selected rain only there until the cloudy weather loads, then choose light storm, okay? Just tabbing out so we can double check that, okay? And then just wait for that to load in so we get the till we get that specific weather, and then we'll change it over, okay? This may take a minute, so I'll get back to you when that's loaded in. Okay, so as you can see, we now have this cloudy weather loaded in, yeah? That's exactly what it says it's going to do. It won't look like it's raining, it'll just bring in this Silent Hill style fog, okay? So this is the time where we need to go into Sandbox settings and switch over to light storms and click OK. And then we'll just see if we get extreme double tornadoes going on in a minute once the weather changes over. It does take usually a couple of minutes for that to take effect, so I'll get back to you once these tornadoes start flying in, okay? Here we go, so I've just got a storm warning. This could end up being quite drastic. That took roughly 5 minutes to load in, so it does take a while to transition over. This is my first time actually witnessing double tornadoes, so you're watching along with me right now. I'm very keen to see how this goes. Wow, that is that is some wild weather. It's quite loud through my headphones as well, and that sounds impressive. Um, I'm just waiting for a couple of tornadoes to touch down. Let's just have a look. Hopefully they're nice and close together, because I'll take the opportunity to make a shorts video while we're here. Okay, just waiting for that crack sound where it kind of where the tornado begins. Yeah, this is definitely not light storms. Yeah, here we go. Just looking for it. Where's the tornado? I don't even see it. Double tornado. Double tornado. There it is. So we definitely know that this is working fine, okay? Double tornadoes for the win. And you can see a shorts video in the making right now. There we go. So I've shown you how to install the demo versions of the weathers. Just bearing in mind it takes, you know, roughly 3 or 4 minutes for the cloudy weather to load in. And once the cloudy weather's loaded in, then what you need to do is then switch over to light storms with the weather that you've selected, okay? So I'm just giving you that rundown. There we go. And the tornadoes have just dissipated. What I'll do is I will just double check that the weathers will load in once more, you know, so see how quick they spawn in again, them tornadoes, from now. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I'm just going to leave this running with a little stopwatch timer. So once they've actually spawned in, I'll let you know just how quick it takes before you get them again, okay? Okay, so we have these heavy storms coming in again, literally within 2 minutes of the last one. And yeah, exactly bang on 2 minutes, we've got the double tornadoes again. Look at that. Beautiful. Works exactly as intended. So we've done a proof of concept there of how to install. So what we'll do next is just I'm just going to show you real quick exactly how to proceed with this. Let's go back one folder in this. Now you can do the same thing now with any of these weathers. So take typhoons, gales, downpours, sunny, windy, windy, cloudy, any of these combinations. All you do is just open them up, get that main OVL, drop them into your expanded weather folder, just the main OVL, choose replace, and then now the same thing will happen. Bearing in mind it takes about 5 minutes to get the clouds to come in, and then several minutes after that for the weather to actually come in. But then once that happens, it's about every 2 minutes roughly you'll get the same weather over and over again. I know most people are going to be doing this for the double tornadoes, which is the extreme weather, which is right there. But obviously you've got all the other combinations, okay? So I've shown you exactly how to do that. Do it again, load up Sandbox, select rain only until you get them Silent Hill clouds. And then as soon as that happens, choose the light storm in Sandbox and just wait for the weathers to come in. Okay, I did nearly end the video there, but I will just finish this off. If you want to remove the expanded weathers mod, real simple, just right click and delete the folder right there, nice and simple. And if you want just the normal or light versions back, just get the expanded weather folder there, put that back in. I will be keeping that, it is very nice. It only affects challenge mode, remember, by default, but if you want to do the weather demos like we've just seen with the double tornadoes, which are fantastic, that's yeah, you know how to do it all now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Mercenary for the video idea. I hope you all have a great day. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done already, and yeah, all the best everybody. Thank you very much. Bye bye.